It's the weekend evening. You just finished sweating under a car, replacing a flat tire for a colleague in Seattle. You brush off your grease-covered sleeves, smiling as you hear them thanking you profusely, and saying that without you, they wouldn't know what to do. At that moment, you truly feel like a hero. But the very moment the car door closes and you walk back to your apartment, an overwhelming sense of emptiness suddenly hits you. Society praises you as a real-life MacGyver, a living dictionary who knows how to fix everything from a rusty water pipe, reinstalling a computer operating system, to even fixing other people's broken relationships. But the cruel truth is, you frantically fix the problems of everyone around you because deep down inside, you carry a toxic belief that if you aren't useful, no one will ever love you. Welcome back to Peace Psychology Inside. Today, we will uncover the silent pain of people who always know how to fix everything. First, let's face the curse named self-worth equals utility. Normal people believe they deserve to be loved simply because they are themselves, but not you. Your psychology is trapped in a distorted equation. You only have value when you create benefits for others. You don't dare to refuse any request for help, not because you are too free or generous, but because an invisible fear is constantly squeezing your chest. You fear that if you no longer have exploitable value, they will immediately abandon you. You are using your own resourcefulness to buy love and attention. Secondly, you use fixing the outside world to escape the brokenness inside. Fixing a broken heater or cleaning up a financial mess for a colleague always has a clear formula and result. Your brain subconsciously turns the act of fixing the physical world into a painkiller, distracting you from the cruel truth. Your inner self is shattering, and you absolutely do not know how to assemble it back together. It is so easy to reconnect a broken electrical wire, but it is too painful to face your own sadness, emptiness, and loneliness. This resourcefulness is not naturally born. It is a sequel of the child forced to be an adult. No one is born naturally knowing how to fix a faucet or stepping up to mediate quarrels. This ultimate survival skill usually originates from a childhood where you had to grow up too fast. Maybe your parents were too busy making a living, the family faced economic hardships, or the atmosphere in the house was always tense. You, in the form of a tender child, had to stand up as a hero to settle everything and take care of younger siblings. You learned a bitter lesson. The only way to keep this family from collapsing, and the only way to get an attentive pat on the head, is that you must become the problem solver. And this leads to the biggest tragedy. Who will fix the fixer? You are the rescue station, the solid support for everyone. But when you sink, no one knows to reach out a hand to save you. You never complain. Absolutely never ask anyone for help, because you are afraid of ruining the image of the strong person who is always stable. You take on everything, fixing everyone, until you yourself are depleted to the point of burning out. One day when you collapse, you bitterly realize a truth. People only come to you when their belongings or their lives break down, but no one proactively knocks on the door just to ask if your heart is scratched anywhere. It is time you must put the toolkit down. You need to learn the hardest lesson in life. Allow yourself the right to be useless. Realize that you still fully deserve to be loved. Your presence is enough, even when you do absolutely nothing for anyone. Hit the subscribe button for PS Psychology Inside if you saw your own wounds in this video. And in the next video, we will dive deep into another psychological trap. Signs you are suffering from people. Pleaser syndrome. Why would you rather let yourself suffer grievances than say a word of refusal? Click on the video on the screen. We will find the answer together.